So press it in. This is going to be linking the joints. Okay, and then when we expand out in all directions, and we're going to breathe in. Okay. Good. Okay. Press it in. Pump up from the feet, and we're inflate the body like a balloon. There we go. So for this, keep going. You're gonna sink this a little bit. Boom. Okay, and this, you're gonna open up these joints. There we go. Good. So, there we go. And then this is gonna come out. These are gonna come out a little bit more. So yeah, they're called bear shoulders in Chinese. Do you feel that stretch? Right here. Yeah. Feel that stretch between here and here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's got more space inside your body. That's good. Yeah. There we go. So the second thing for you is you've got more space inside your spine. So your spine, you probably no, actually you want to sit up a little bit more. Okay. You want to tuck your chin. Yeah, and then you want to keep going on what you're doing, and you need to work on one thing. Then go back to this. So you're gonna sink in. You're gonna stretch the spine up. Yeah, and then you want to open up the. So these. You want to come up. Yeah. So you put your boxing stance. Okay. And so this is what we're going to work on. This is going to actually be straight out for this. So it's going to be straight out. And then you're going to fully back weight. So if you see pictures of Jack Johnson and the old school boxers, fully weighted back stance. And then you're going to sink all the weight down to the, yeah. So the knee is still above the, so you need to open up the hips this way. So, yeah, good. Then let go of the shoulders. Yeah, you still have the guard up. But do you feel how if you let go here, this actually becomes heavier? Just that heavy power that you want. So, yeah. So you open your joints. Yeah, good. And this is going to come in a little bit more, right here. Yeah. Yep. And then you're going to focus 6 feet out in front of you. Okay. And I'm going to press in. So don't resist. Sink. Sink here. Good. Go. Yep. Keep sinking. And then keep your bones up. Keep your bones. It's harder. Okay. So it's because the force is not. It's leaking out your knee. Okay. It's not getting to the floor. So let's try one more time. I'm going to slowly press through. And what you're going to do is you're going to guide the force through your knee, and you need to open up the left hip. You're going to rotate it. You're going to keep this still. You're going to hold your hand here. Hold it at your thigh. Okay? And you're going to keep this still in alignment. There we go. Okay? Then you're going to, this is called your, see this? Mm-hmm. Here it's bone. Mm-hmm. And you're going to twist it this way. Boom. Yeah. Boom. There we go. Okay. So, and then
instead of just
yeah,
lunging straight into it.
Yeah. So now you're going to get your stance up again, your guard. Okay. And then I'm going to pressurize you, and you're going to sink this force down, and don't go sink down in stance. Keep your bones up, and then sink all the fluids, everything else, the soft tissue, down to your back foot. But don't sink. So here, press on me. Bones are staying upright. Bones are exactly still. Press down to my feet.
Oh, okay. So I'm not lowering my.
No, don't lower.
Changing levels. Okay.
No, don't change levels. Sorry. So, good. So, all the weight into your back foot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Boom, and then take your chin, and you need to keep your gaze out. Okay. And then this needs to be fully back weighted. Boom. Okay. Okay. And come up in your stance, in your spine a little bit more. Yeah. So this is twisted a little bit, so here. And you're gonna, so you need to raise your crown. So raise it. So actually go the other way. All the way. So release down, release the chin down. Release the chin down. sink the chest.
Jeez.
Is it the knee or the?
Yeah, no, it's like, it just feels where you feel.
Yeah, I can feel that. So, yeah, so do you feel
Yeah.
how much, yeah, so you need to get some kind of,
Deep tissue.
yeah, on both sides. Okay, so let's do another posture. Do something else. Let's do, okay. Let's do this one. So if we're on a line, okay, come on, so it's facing forward. Yeah, there we go. Sink your hips, sink your hips a little bit. Something. Okay. And then you're gonna keep this one out. Here. And this one's gonna forward. And I'm gonna feed you a force. Your job is to, so here, turn your hips towards me. Both hips are gonna be like flashlights forward. Yep. This one's gonna this is going to stretch out. So now I'm going to load your feet, and you're going to project out to the mirror behind you. Okay. So you're going to project out your mind's in your body still. So open your eyes. Boom. Yeah, there we go. And then kind of squeeze out a little bit. Squeeze out to the mirror. Yeah, there we go. So boom. Okay. So you need to do a little bit more. A little bit more. So a little bit more. There we go, there, right there, okay? So, and you're gonna focus on that feeling, and you're just gonna melt all your muscles down to your feet, and keep projected out 6 feet. So Mary, you can take the rest. Good job. Okay. Maybe do some movement practice for you. So keep projected. Actually look at the mirror, look at yourself. That's how far you want your power to be out. Yeah, at least 6 feet. So keep this spread out and keep this stretched out. Release all your tension in your body, so sink, melt all your tension. So keep it, yeah, and then you need to, for more power, you need to focus 6 feet on that feeling that you constantly. Load your hand. So release. Okay, so sink the hips, stretch the spine out. Sink the hips, stretch the spine out. There we go. Boom. Okay. So you do a bit more. Okay. So look at the mirror. Okay. Stretch out, sink the hips, magnetize the hips down, stretch out. Okay. So we're going to do cloud hands today. So
Cloud what?
cloud hands.
Cloud
So,
hands.
yeah, classic Tai Chi movement. So we're going to start stationary here, and we're going to take our hand, okay, good, and we're going to roll over horizontally using our hips. It's like if we had a chain, and the hips are going to actually lead the hand, good, and then it's going to roll over, flat, yeah, good, and then the other one, yeah, that one comes down, and then the hips on this side. So now we're all weighted in the right one. Yeah, it's going to come down. So about a little bit too far. Right here, sink the elbow. Okay. Okay. So we're here, and then this one's at our hip. We're drawing a pistol, and we're going to let this one go, and we're going to go this way, but we're going to use our hips to initiate, and belly to initiate the movement. Good. Great. And turn over. And now we've got our pistol in the other one, and great. Nice. Okay. Yeah. It's okay.
It's the other hand, I'm going to swing it the other way.
Yeah. So once we get here, yeah, it's going to come here.
Oops.
That's okay. You're doing good. So it's going to come down. Yeah. Really focus on doing it with the hips. Nice. Nice. It's good. Good. Nice. Good. Picking up quick. Your body's picking up quick. So.
No.
Just get loose. Don't worry about it. Just it'll, yeah. The more you have fun. Yeah. Okay. So keep doing that. What's wrong? Is it same thing?
No, it's just how my ankle's all tense.
Okay. Yeah, it's because there's tension in there. So you have to, anytime you have it melt, don't come up if you can't. I really, you gotta really trust me on this. But once if you come up, it's not gonna release. It's not gonna melt. There's gonna be burn. It's gonna be
It's gonna
intense.
suck for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Probably years.
So
So what happens is there's going to be burning. The sensations don't matter. I can assure you, it's like in sparring, you go as far as you get hit, and then 10 minutes later after the class, you're having a cough and it's fine. But that's how sensations work.
it's the stress that's training your body.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is your mind's going to make up a million stories about what's going on inside the body. It can turn from like blazingly hot to blissfully cool. It does not matter. Just keep training, keep releasing.
It more so feels like somebody's grabbing my ankle and trying to crush it.
Yeah, so you need to release, just order, like, let go, and melt it down to the floor. Good? Nice. Okay. Nice.
Like this, right?
Yeah, so you need to stretch out a little bit more. So to feel me. So feel, you can put your fist to, yeah, good. Yeah. So that feeling of projection and stretching, so this way. So the first part is just to get the mechanic. Okay. So for me, I stretch down to the feet, sink the hips, stretch the spine out, and just project out. Okay. Okay. Do the same thing. Stretch down to the feet, sink the hips, and stretch out. Okay. One more time. Okay. Now stretch down to the feet. Like in the power stretching, power stretch down to the feet, sink the hips, stretch the spine out, and just release out. Okay? Okay. Let's actually just do that for now. Okay. And then we'll get it to stepping and pushing it. So I'm going to do it.
So stem my joints like you have me do the other day.
Stretch the joints. Yeah, open the joints. Okay, so,
Right.
so actually you're going to let the elbows go. Yeah, so, and then you're going to sink the hips. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
That?
Yeah, so let me just, so one more time. So stretch down to the feet. Okay, so what's happening is you're trying to force your way down on my feet. So do it one more time. So, okay, go down on my feet. Yeah, so this is called bracing.
Okay.
So this is what happens. So if I use muscle to press down your feet, make this a little bit stronger. Yeah. So you can actually even let go because your structure is going to support my weight. Hi.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, how's it going, Rick? Hey, this is Mary. This is my one of my new students.
Hey there, nice to meet you.
Hey.
Sorry. I was just gonna make sure this door was open for boxing so you can leave it open when you're done.
Yes. So actually, my weight can actually be, you can just put your bones up a little bit, and my weight is completely supported on your skeleton. If I try to muscle my way in, right? So
Got nothing to do there.
right. So I can feel it for using muscle tension. So I'll just use my fingertips and I stretch instead of contracting. This is contraction, like I'm lifting. Stretch is like stretching like a cat. So I stretch down to the feet. So,
The way you had me position my hands last time too.
yeah. So the being able to melt and stretch through will actually allow.
So I'm supposed to do
Yeah.
this, right?
So if you yeah, there we go.
Much better.
Uh,
Instead of going like this, right?
yeah, that's good.
Okay.
You can use your palms too. Yeah. So what we want to do is actually there we go.
Right.
Yeah. So you wanna let go your shoulders. You wanna melt your shoulders. Yeah, melt your shoulder. There we go. There we go. Melt and then stretch through. That's a lot better. There we go. Okay. So that's basically how much you have for today. Through training, every day you will get more juice, basically. So here, just stretch down, and then you need to get your mind outside because it's like landing right here. You need to get it out further. So that's why we do, it's called yi, mind intention. You need to get your intention, like you're swinging a bat, to the target. So for long power, you need to get the power out. Because basically, at first, if your power can't get outside of your body, it's not going to be able to go deep inside the body for a short power strike, or what they call inch power. So yeah, release your shoulders down to your hips, down to your feet, and before you push, aim your mind out. Yeah. So you need to actually extend your mind outside of your body like 6 feet in all directions. Yeah, and get your mind a little bit bigger. Yeah, make your mental space. So there we go. It's a lot better. So for you, the key is getting your mental space bigger than your opponent. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah. Oh, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, at the end of this.
Oh, you're resisting it.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the thing: is if I resist, you want people to resist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now try it, and I'm going to resist harder. This way. Because it's like a piece of furniture. Once you, so if you, yeah.
Pushing a ball that's round. On the
It's
floor
like pushing
instead of
a
a giant
chair.
brick that's
A chair.
dragging across top.
Yeah. So what you want is it changes the hydraulic quality. The hydraulics, the fluids are actually a lot harder to move than, because it's like you can isolate basically where the center of tension is. So if you press here slowly, okay. So the center of tension, I can make a center of tension. Is that something else too? Try to actually keep a, so here, jab cross.
Keep it in my hand.
Yeah, here, no, here. So here, you can actually keep shunting the joints.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, try that.
Again, monkey jerk around.
Yeah, try that.
Jesus.
Yes.
I'm gonna do like I'm shooting for a real.
Yeah, you gotta,
Okay.
yeah. So the same thing in boxing, get offline and just get them off. This one's on. Okay, so you do 9, I'll shoot, and you do. Yeah, so let's see what we're gonna do. So you come in. Wait, so come. You want to come here. For this one, we need to change angle. You want to get whatever the dominant leg.
Yeah.
You change the triangle here.
Yeah.
You want to actually get this to go. Yep. Okay. So the key is getting control of this one. And so you feel the split here?
Yeah.
Here. That's it. Okay. Okay. There. Side. So you're gonna feel it really slowly. Very slowly. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so one piece now. You feel like our center of the valve are connected. And now I'm going to aim to the empty triangle, empty space behind you. I'm just going to sit down. If that's fine. You can fold this way. But, yeah. Ooh. So you need to practice twisting out of alignment.
I'm sitting.
Okay, so now you're going to spiral this. Down here. And you just got to release like you're releasing that. So let's just work on a little bit of striking stuff, combinations and stuff. So what I'm going to do is, so you're going to jab, and I'm going to come here, and you're just going to come here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to set up for this one. Okay, so it's going to be, so, boom, 1, boom, 2.
Okay. Is that the?
You can do it from the side, but actually, if you're doing
Tony
it,
was showing us how to block like this
yeah,
yesterday.
there's a
So I
couple
catch the arm here.
things. You just need to be a little bit more. You actually need to be more aggressive. You actually need to take up more space.
Okay.
The mental space thing. It's a mental space game.
Okay.
So for this, it's going to be good for you because If you try to come in short like this, it depends what your body type is. It's probably better for someone that's smaller, but you need to understand like the pros and cons of your body type. If you're a little bit bulkier, you need to take up more space mentally. So if you start with the jab, okay, you actually need to take more space. You want it to go here. You see this space here? This space is here so I can come up this way. Okay? And we do it one more time when you're into it. So from the jab, boom, boom. You can do an elbow, right? Boom, or you can start to do it. So do it one more time, do it slow. Then move in, boom, to the space here, and then this is going to be here to fire, and you can actually come out this way. Fire that way. Okay? So you can, I'm going to, so jab, yeah. So here, you see how I'm compressed down your feet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got my shoulder
Yeah,
too.
the same principle is compressing down your feet, getting that bounce back up.
Yeah.
So when I come here, same thing, bounce the ball up. Yeah. Yeah. Now it can give you space. So you get them out the door. You've already learned. Your body's already learned what not to do, what to do. So let's just practice from there because you can still get a lock. You can get the second lock, right? So if you do it here, so then you grab for the wrist. Here, you turn over, and then you need to get, see, this joint is connected to this joint, this joint, and then you're just gonna, same thing, okay? And we're not even gonna put power, because once you put power, you can break the joint. It's actually, so here, I'll keep again, do it very slow, so grab. If you don't grab, you just use your palm, it's fine, you can actually just line through the center balance, okay? And you can actually walk, see how into your shoulder?
Yeah, I kind of already feel the tension from here to here.
So now I'm going to try to access your spine and your hips. So we're not even putting power. We're putting a little bit of the stretch through.
Okay.
We're not talking about putting power. To get more power, you need to do a lot. Like 10 hours a week. So, if you try to brute force it, if you try to use muscle
I'll
power,
try to be gentle.
that's fine. If you try to use muscle power,
Yeah.
on muscle, it actually you just melt through it. Actually, even more dangerous to you because all that tension.
Exploded my heart.
That's not good. You're actually trying to get to the bones. It's like chiropractic. It's the opposite.
Oh.
It's like the opposite of chiropractic. You're
So
trying
instead of relocating the bones, you're
Destroying
dislocating
them.
it.
Okay, so now you're gonna try. So you're gonna wrap.
Yep.
Wrap the other one. So
What?
you're gonna once you
Like this?
yeah. So now use your other hand. Yeah. And joint control. And you're just gonna like a spear. You're just gonna sink your hips. Yeah. And now, second thing. Now you're gonna move with me. Because we're one piece. So try again. Wrap, spiral. Boom. Here, and then you're gonna move me because we're one piece, right? And you're just gonna move, keep this out.
Like this?
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. You're just gonna move me to the wall and move me out the door. Yeah, move me out the door. A little bit further down. Yeah, keep your mind beyond. Because if our mind is here, because we're connected, right? So if our mind is here at this point, there's some kind of fight because it's at one point. You want to be bigger and you want to be behind. Because I'm facing you, right?
I really want to keep it right
Most
here.
people don't have any awareness behind them,
Okay.
especially with your hands and stuff. So,
Yeah, they're
put your
focused
mind-
on what you're doing
Put your
right
mind
here.
exactly what you do in real life. You put me out the door. Right? Yeah, out the door. Yeah. You see, it's hard to resist something that's unless I have an oppositional force. If they're good, then their space is going to be covered, fortified behind them. Because their mind is actually, it's like they can feel behind it basically. But if they've done sports training, maybe you know, but just something to be aware about. So we got one more time. So keep this out a little bit more. You see, keep this stretched out like a stretch.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, a little bit stretched out. Yeah.
So I don't get hit in the face.
Well, yeah. So it's hard to get pressure in your body if you're stretched out.
Okay,
So
so
yeah. Keep a little bit stretched out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's better. Yeah. So feel one more time. Okay, so.
she throws a jab at me.
Okay, so there's a couple things about jabs. It's the same principle. This is how a lot of broken arms get broken. Is that if a jab comes in, jab, boom, and then boom.
Oh,
That
Ouch.
the faster it comes in, the worse. So you need to be very careful when you're doing any kind of stretching. It's better to do grappling. Absolutely better to do a double leg or something. It's maybe less-
Yeah.
less
Well,
chance of,
that'll be.
So just to get the alignment, I'm gonna have my long guard out,
Okay.
and you're gonna practice locking the joint, and you're gonna come. So you can come either way. You can come it down, so you come down,
Okay.
right? Or you can come if it's this is a straight force, right? A jab.
Yeah.
And then this is a horizontal force. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
With the rear light, because we need to be careful about our joints, because so jab.
We only get one leg, don't we?
Yeah. So now you can use this blade form. Use this actually, rub it on.
Oh, do this?
Yeah, and you can use horizontal. You see this horizontal?
Yeah.
Okay. So now just turn your core and split this way. Do it one more time. Okay. So this is stretch this way. This is a straight force. Okay. And then here, you feel this stretch in two directions?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're just gonna turn your core.
Oh.
Okay.
So, right here,
Boom. Right there. You turn your core.
this,
Direction you want me to go. So. Yeah.
and then just walk you up the door.
Yeah. You can break too, but that's you have it. You might.
I don't want to cause
lawsuit.
bar.
Yeah, I was gonna
lawsuit, yeah.
lawsuit. Yeah, let's just actually just work on flat hands. So just get it across. Jab. And across. Just do it this way. So we a jab, cross push. Okay. So it's the same thing. Jab, cross, and then push. So one more time.